Hi, welcome to division with 2 digits in the divisor. I'm going to show you a little trick. It's kind of an estimating trick to help you determine where to start. We want to figure out how many times 32 goes into this bigger number in the dividend. It looks kind of confusing, but if you take the number 32 and you round it to 30, and then you take that 0 off and just think about the number 3, and 3 is going to help us make a great guess in how many times this number is going to go into the dividend. So let's think about 3. Will 3 go into 1? No. Will 3 go into 18? Yes, it will. It'll go in 6 times. Well, I know if I multiply this times 6, I'm going to come out a little bit high. And I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you. We actually need to use the number 5. Alright, we got 192, so I came out just a little bit higher. I could see that was going to happen. But now I know that I need to use the number 5. So let's multiply 32. Go back to our divisor. We're going to take our good guess, which 3 went into 18 6 times, was a little high. So now we're going to take 5, which is going to come out just perfect. 5 times 3 is 15 and 1 is 16. And now we're going to subtract. Where do I write the 5? Well, one method that you can use is you can think about the 32 and then the number in the dividend. Is 32 bigger than 1? Right here, yes. Is 32 bigger than 18? Yes. And when you say yes, that means you aren't ready to write above that number yet. And then is 32 bigger than 182? And no, it's not. So we know from that the 5 needs to go right there above the 2. Okay, we're going to go ahead and subtract. We got 224. Alright, now let's go back to our little estimating trick, the 3. How many times will 3 go into 2? Well, it won't. How many times will 3 go into 22? Well, that would be 7 times, because 3 times 7 is 21. So I'm going to take my divisor, 32, and I'm going to multiply it times 7, which was my good guess. 7 times 2 is 14, carry your 1. 7 times 3 is 21, and 1 is 22. Hey, it came out just perfect. So this is a great tool to help you estimate and make a great guess your first time so that you can solve your division problem. Let's take a look at one more. In this problem, let's use the same method. Let's take 68 and round it. So if you take 68 and you round it, that would be 70. I'm going to cut that 0 off, and I'm going to use the number 7 to help me decide and make a really good guess as to how many times 68 is going to go into this number. So if we start with 7, will 7 go into 1? No. Will 7 go into 19? Yes, it will. It will go in 2 times. So let's take our 68 and multiply that times our good guess of 2. That would be 16. 6 times 2 is 12 and 1 is 13. Now I don't know if I got this. I think we did. All right, I'm going to write my 7. My 7's right here, and I chose 2, so I'm going to write my 2 above the 7. Okay, I'm going to subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1, and 9 minus 3 is 6. 61 is smaller than 68, so hey, we did it right. Alright, so let's try the next one. We're going to drop down our 8. How many times will 68 go into 618? I have no idea. So I'm going to use 7, that we rounded this number, and I'm going to use 7 to help me. Will 7 go into 6? No. Will 7 go into 61? Yes. Let's see. 7 times 9 is 63, so that's a little high. 7 times 8 is 56. So let's try 8. So I'm going to take my divisor, 68, and I'm going to multiply it times 8, which was my really good guess, and we'll see what happens. 8 times 8 is 64, carry your 6. 8 times 6 is 48, and 6 is 54. Alright, let's see how we did. We're going to subtract. Okay, and I'm going to come out with a 7. We're going to have to go up to 9 because this number's bigger. Like I said, this gives you a great method to make a good guess the first time. So now we know it's going to be 9. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 6 is 54. And 7 is 61. There we go. I'm going to subtract and drop this down. Very good. Now, the 9 goes right here. And we dropped 8 down, our last 8. 68 goes into 68 one time. And that's the answer, 291. Go ahead and finish that out there. Hopefully this will help give you an estimating method to solve some of these larger division problems which look really confusing. But this estimating method is a great way to make a great guess the first time. Thanks for watching.